G'day guys, welcome to the third match between Imperial and 5TA. Imperial's going Japan and 5TA as the Soviets. Interesting map, Atlantic Wall. We have Mr. Pringles going the assault squad and Achantis with an assault squad. And I guess the same for Japan, as that's pretty much the meta these days. So it's the deciding match, Simon. So who have you got to, who are you supporting this game, I guess?
Supporting, I don't know. I think what we're supporting is just a really good match, evenly played out, and some exciting gameplay. These guys have been going back and forth, and here's the decider. These two teams are, definitely one of the favorites in the tournament.
Definitely. We see Pringles trying to flank with a Fisher guy doing quite well. Could probably go in DC, will do quite a lot of damage. On the eastern point, Conestoga has got his flag, relatively uncontested. Pringles opting to go most in the center. And on the west, looks like Tedessa's playing a bit of grenading with Achantis, and quite even so far. It looks like the Pepishers may prevail. And
yeah, we saw a ping. I wonder what the ping was for. Maybe just to fill the gap or something. It looks like we have an early Type 92 already coming out too.
Yeah, we've seen this by Pringles
interesting.
Quite often, I think. In 1v1s, I think he does this as well. I guess it's okay. It doesn't come with a timer, that's why I can get it early and instead of waiting for the hard-go timer. And it's going to do decent damage. I'm not sure if they're going to get an AT rifle or not. What would you? I'll probably get an AT rifle. And there's Conestoga now with that AT rifle. Oh.
Yeah, you're right. He's definitely quick buy that. The AT rifle, from my understanding, struggles a little bit more on the Type 92 as opposed to the Ha-Go. Apparently, the Type 92 has a little bit stronger frontal armor, is what I've been told recently.
Yeah, I think there's lots of edges on it too, with the wheels, and
yeah,
just makes it hard to get the right straight flat to have the maximum penetration. Conestoga coming in though, walking into some SMGs. I think the Type 92 is doing a good job hiding behind that rubble. I think he's going to go up for the high ground to shoot down on it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, here comes a shot.
Crew injured. Stuck. I think he's got it. There you go. What do you think of that? Didn't make too much impact, I think.
No, yeah, I agree. I mean, it's what, 150 MP. It probably only killed 6 guys, maybe at most.
Who
yeah,
to try, I guess.
I don't think so.
Could have been worse.
I guess, in a way, it does force an AT rifle buy. So you kind of force the other player's hand, but could have done better, I think.
Yep. He's got the eastern point though from that, so Pringles has capped that. Not momentarily, Conestoga can waltz in if he wants to as well. None of them have superior infantry domination yet. Center though, Achantis has taken the stone wall of the Soviet side and is doing decent damage behind the wall, and these SMG guys are now in the open and going to possibly get outshot. Still western point being contested, looks like.
And the back point too, Strat. The back point has been completely pushed.
Oh, wow.
2 SMGs by Tedesser, and he's still holding the far western flag, although looks like a recruit squad there. We do have a escalation to a Chiha 47 going to face off against this T60.
Oh, T60.
T60 looks like it's going to run away though.
Yeah, we're seeing that a lot these days. The Chiha is probably the cheaper bet to counter the T60. Just got to be a bit more careful not to turn your side, and also I guess it's not that useful after it takes it at T60, but definitely a quick response, a response by which I think is working well, and it has crew into the T60. It's going to take it through the house. There's going to be a grenade from Mr. Pringles, SMG. Bam! Yep. Has taken that T60, nicely countered, and that will give Imperial a bit of breathing space, and they may be able to now force the cap on their back flag. But still struggling to hold their western point. Tedessa is doing quite well to out-micro Achantis.
Yeah, he's actually, Tedesser's really holding his own with just infantry, really. I don't think Tedesser's gone anything specifically. Looks like we do have a 20 mil buy coming out from Imperial and a Ha-Go. So,
and the M37 from Conestoga, interesting buy. I don't like the Soviet light AT gun. I really hate it, but I guess it's going to do okay versus Japan, versus Ha-Gos, and the light tanks like the Chiha even can get penetrated, I believe, by it. So not too bad, I guess, for the nation they're fighting. Tedessa trying to get in the center now. One MG is spinning down the assault squad on the other side. Chiha's coming to play. Let's see if the AT gun can get into good position. Will it penetrate?
It should penetrate from this range, I would assume.
You got the wrong shell loaded.
It's not really... oh, is that what it is? This map has some weird kind of angles and terrain, so sometimes you don't always have the best shots. Still not taking a shot,
Yeah,
though.
I think there may be a hill there. It's a bit awkward to shoot at the Chiha, possibly.
Hago on the western side is just rolling through troops over here, though. There's really nothing on this side to counter it, except for that T-60, which is being really inactive.
Oh, wow, yeah, it is too. Definitely can get an easy side shot at max range. It even frontally can take it out, and I think it's gone. There it goes. The Hago has been taken down, and the T-60 can go to play on the western point. Chiha still not shot at. The AT gun's now moving position, and that flak by Mr. Pringles is put into a very, very interesting position. You can see it's kind of on an angle. Not sure if this was on purpose, because there's nothing really to attack it from the eastern side, so I'm not sure why he doesn't want to expose that area.
Check out the Spetsnaz coming right by that Chiha 47.
Ooh!
Interesting, he snuck that right down the middle too, looks like.
Yep.
Or close to
I'm
the
just
middle.
looking at the red dots. There's pretty much not many on the right, western point to the center. Spetsnaz doesn't look like it's going for it. It's just a Chiha, I guess. Oh, he is actually going to go for it. It's a bit of a waste, but I guess every little bit counts. Grenade, bam. Now Pringles has a recruit squad with the collateral damage, two of them down. I know that's the home guard, and they're definitely hunting this Spetsnaz, who I don't think will escape, but wow, he's got 500 hit points, remember, so he may run. I think it's a bit of wishful thinking for that Spetsnaz. Just ducks into the bushes. There's no,
Yeah.
not a ninja.
Hey, he probably could have ran out of there, huh?
So he could have run out.
He come back.
He shouldn't have
yeah.
stayed put there.
Oh wow! So in all that, Koenigsegger is actually taking out the 20 mils. So well done to 5TA.
Wow.
They're really just taking it to Imperial right now.
Yep, I guess flag points they're behind now, but I think they've got the tools to push back into it. The T60 is here, but they're interesting players in terms of using the T60. They put it back. They don't usually rush with it at all. Very safe.
Yeah, they've used their infantry really to take out the other the units for Imperial. They didn't need the T60. It looks like it. I guess it did take out the one Hago, but you're right, Strat. They should be able to turn this around pretty quickly here with starting to actually cap. No, I thought they were capping the middle for a second, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Just have some guys around there.
And here's a Chihi. Definitely an easy. Is that Chihi? It's a Chi-Nu. Oh, wow,
Chi-Nu.
okay. I like that buy from Pringles. Definitely an escalation from the Chi-He, and can definitely take out all T-34s. 57 it'll struggle, but it still can. The Chi-He won't be able to kill any T-34s in my opinion. So looks like Pringles has the home guard on the eastern point. The MGs shooting down at the flag, doing okay. And that would mean the charge has been out as well. I think Tedessa used the charge on the west. And I think the other player, Koenigsegger, hasn't spent it on the charge. I don't know if he went the snipers or not, like he usually does.
Yeah, I see snipers coming on the field right now. Looks like he just went in the guard sniper. And they're going to fan out towards the eastern flag and center.
Yep, they'll do a decent job, most definitely, I think, on the eastern center. Lots of nice walls to pick off those MGs. Center, Tedessa's pushing in now with regular squad. Lots of shooting. Looks like he's going to get the better of Pringles and Chantis in the center.
Yeah, those kamikazes are actually being pushed on those bags. They're going to run out of ammo before you know it.
It's one quite unknown fact. The kamikazes have such low ammo, but they have a lot of hit points. I think they have 250 or 350. I remember for 1 SP. It's a lot.
Yep, true.
57 from Koenigsegger.
Actually, wow. I didn't know if you noticed. There's another Spetsnaz in the background too.
Oh right, wow! But what a
So well done by
shot in that
Tedessa
Chi-Nu
there.
though. Oh, he needs to angle that quickly. On the awkward position, it's facing frontally. The Chi-Nu can take at the turret. Ooh, misses again. I think Koenigsegger's got his attention elsewhere, firing back. That very strange angle by Koenigsegger, not deciding to do the 45-degree angle.
Oh, that was just the tractor. I was like, whoa. It's just a tractor.
Peekaboo from Pringles. This is where it's going to count. And this, oh wow, crew injured.
Nice
This
shot.
is going to decide the middle game. And whoever loses this battle, both of them are just damaged, so Pringles will repair that turret and kind of stagger that track. Though they do have the advantage of flags for TA, they've got the spawn flag, and really Imperial are struggling to keep up with the infantry on the western center, are they?
Yeah, you're right. And I'm not sure because it really, I mean, aside from the well, yeah, that's what it is. The T60 is sitting right there and just really hasn't been countered. They've been kind of using it back and behind these hills and then come up, take out infantry, and I think they've been playing really well with it.
Look at that. The Spetsnaz has taken out one of the mortars. One more grenade. Finish it off.
Yes.
Yes, that was a dynamite, so for sure. And that was definitely worth one of the Spetsnaz. It's probably worth 0.5.
Speaking of Spetsnaz, Strat, Tedesser's just abusing Achanis's western flag because he's got two more moving in the backfield now.
He knows that there's nothing there to spot him, and he's just going to run all the way to the back and start sneaking again, and that's going to bite Imperial on the ass. And this is really the deciding game. I don't know if you mentioned it, and this is going to decide who is going to stay in the tournament and who's going to get third place. The loser will get third place. So it does really matter right now. 15 apiece. And 5TA have totally turned this around with a 5 cap.
5 cap and just taking out every unit on the field aside from really this Chinu. Wow, we do have a big boy coming out though. Cheeto on the field. Needs to protect it though, because Spetsnaz are all around.
Yeah, he's just trying to take out the T60. There's no real big targets to take out and no infantry or infantry killers to really take back their flags, in my opinion. They can just play with the infantry. It's going to be a slow push with just the Cheeto. And those two Spetsnazes, oh no, they've got the target that they want. The Cheeto is going to be target number 1, and they are sneaking slowly. Both of them in, I guess, different areas too. So if one gets spotted, the other one won't. I am putting bets that Cheeto is going to die towards Spetsnaz.
Sure looks that way here. You're right. This complete, I guess, push in the middle, if you want to call it one, has just been stopped in its tracks. Chanis really only has a few guys that are getting shot before they even get the cover here.
Yeah, those MGs, Pepishers doing so well in the center point. Cheeto is pretty... Oh,
that was a nice shot, though.
Definitely that 57 is going to go down. Even if they do take it down, there's nothing to really take back the flags. Just a few infantry that are going to struggle to push with those Pepishers and MGs in place. Oh, Spetsnaz! Yep.
Well played, Strat. Well played. Well, good call.
No,
still one in the background in case he needs another one.
Yeah, he's playing safe. He's sneaking all the way back up to the fort up there. I don't think any infantry has ever played in that area in a game I've watched before. But you can see how cautious 5TA are. They've revealed one Spetsnaz, and they're alert that Imperial may be looking for another one. Looks like they aren't.
It's kind of one of those things when you know you can exploit like a gap, like a side. You almost want to push, enough guys back there, not to draw attention, but enough to actually make a really big impact. And they've definitely done that with their Spetsnaz plays.
Yeah, not just the MP damage, which is hugely significant. Cheeto 800 MP, if I'm not mistaken.
Oof. God,
and
yeah.
Also just the fact that now Imperial or Mr. Pringles in person must be raging right now, saying, "Where's the line of sight behind the lines?" They were thinking to themselves, like, should I send infantry here? There's probably guys behind our lines. Just don't feel safe.
Yep. Chinu's taking good shots at the 57. Should be able to take it out. It is main gun and turreted. So just another shot should be able to finish. It looks like Pringles is moving it up to get that nice bounce there. But
yeah, struggling to take it out. The angle's very nice for that 57 to bounce those shots, and I wonder if it's gonna, it's just gonna walk away and get repaired. And the Cheeto didn't even kill the 57, so they must have lots of MP up their sleeve. The person I'm watching now, I think it's Tedesser. His MP's looking okay too. 604 special points left. Yeah, so T60 is also damaging them onto the spawn flag and center. Wow. Look at that. 47 mil just was down as well.
Yeah, wow. Chanis is just really struggling on this match. He's just actually getting wrecked.
Tedesser's bringing a can of whoop ass, it seems, though. 5-0.
Speaking of Tedesco, he's rushing in that T60. One thing that he hasn't done the whole game until now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out there. Tedesco definitely, in my opinion, has been the player of the tournament. In fact, with his plays, yeah, just his plays are just showing showing his skill.
Yep. Fair enough. Looks like that Chinu's going to come over and try and reinforce. But it actually could get grenaded. It's really in danger right here.
Missed that infantry.
May escape. Yep.
And
ooh, wow, nice grenade though.
It's quite funny that trench line at the very back's being used. You can tell that a team's struggling when they're manning that spawn fort at the top.
Yep, exactly. This is the terrain that 5TA is really using to their advantage, even with that T60, which has managed to escape as well and can come out and play at any time. Speaking of Spetsnaz, I wonder if that Spetsnaz is going to go for the Chinu now.
It's gone all the way around. It's kind of in danger though because they spawn in that road area, so naturally infantry will walk over there. So let's see what happens. The Chinu's being quite aggressive, and unfortunately though the 57 is almost repaired and they need something bigger. Or yeah, it doesn't seem like they can really push onto the flags with what they have right now.
Yeah, Pringles has a nice 20 mil placement, which is really holding them and holding that one flag that they need to hold on to stay, you know, to keep this game going a little bit further. Speaking of Echanis is really taking back his back flag, so, but really this T60 still is on the field, and until that's countered, all of his infantry is just going to get mowed down.
Definitely. So there is a T60 coming from Conestoga, and we'll try decrew that 20 mil at the top, and I'm guessing you're going to push infantry up to finish it off. The 150mm trying to get far shot by that T60. And on the western, the Chinu has, in support with infantry, got back the spawn flag and now are trying to take back the western. There is another T60 on the left, so two T60s from both of the 5TA plays, and a 57 moving to the right to finish up that 20 mil. Nothing to counter that, so looks like they may take back the eastern very soon. And also, just to let you know, I am going to bet this Spetsnaz is going to kill that mortar. Oh, shit. Do you see a Cheeto and the Spetsnaz? Oh, no. Do you see that, Simons?
Yeah, he's going to go for that Cheeto.
Another Cheeto.
Or one of them. Cheeto or the mortar.
It's so cool seeing Spetsnaz being used because it's so rare that any team uses it or any player does. It's cool meta to see something different. And I guess this kind of plays to their slow play style too. Stealthiness, they have all the time in the world, I guess, to sneak. Imagine the...
Yeah, so Pringles is spreading out infantry, but he's spreading it all in front of his tank. He probably thinks there's no way. Oh, wow, he might get spotted right here. Oh, he's running. He's running for it.
Oh, Cheeto.
What?
Maybe the mortar. The mortar definitely. I think he's going to go for the mortar. Yep. Mortar's down. Oh, could have been a lot worse.
Oh, well played. Well played.
And that was a great shot because the mortar couldn't escape. So definitely the right unit to target at that situation. So they've lost, I guess, their mortar support and infantry killing support. Now the problem for the Soviet team is countering that Cheeto. I am putting money they're going to buy a KV2. Sorry, not KV2, KV85 with the MP they have.
Yeah, it looks like Tedesco has plenty of MP. He could actually get it in less than 20 points.
Yeah.
Really, the Cheeto, I mean, they may not even need to counter it, right? They're actually pushing onto the what is that, the Eastern flag, and actually decapped it too.
Yeah, that 20 mil, I guess it's down. I think it needs to be repaired. I don't know, it has been firing, so it must be down. But on the Western, they've got a Chinu there. Oh no, that's a Chinu. So I think they do need some sort of tank on the right at least, because that 20 mil is going to come back in action very shortly. And here it is, the KV85 coming up. They've used it a lot this tournament. I'm actually not too familiar with heavy tanks. I'm guessing they've done their research. It's similar to the IS-2, I guess, with the frontal armor. I believe it's 100,
yeah, 100 frontal armor.
80 something side, isn't it? Almost like a 45-degree angle.
Interesting enough, Koenigsegger with the KV85, and we're actually spectating Tedesser, and he's over almost to 1,000 MP, so plus 4 special points.
Yeah, KV85's out, and yep, another 1,000 up their sleeve to get something else if the KV85 dies. Though,
Surprisingly enough, though, oh, sorry, Strat.
no, go ahead, mate.
I was just going to say, surprisingly enough, Chanis is actually pushing back his point just with a measly Chinu. But if they cap this, they can start getting back on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
Extend the
that's
game a little bit.
again, the sneaky players from Tedesser are deciding big situations. The Chinu now is in jeopardy. It's not a Spetsnaz, just a lowly SMG, but it has an 80 grenade, I believe. And it should take out that Chinu very shortly. So Pringles and Chuntus, or Pringles has another 20 mil in between center. So they're definitely placing their cards on the eastern center point with the Chinu or the Cheeto in play to protect those 20 mils.
That Chino just got taken out and is on fire, so it's completely out of the contest.
Western point definitely going to be taken back then, and they should get the cap majority shortly. It will all depend if this KV85 can face off with the Chinu, or I guess if he just decides to take out the emplacements. Right now, doesn't seem to want to fight the Cheeto. Not sure on the range. If they can penetrate.
Tedesser's really pushing. He's going to push back that Western flag. T60 plus a half track plus infantry.
Wow. No chance. There is another Chinu though from a Chuntus.
Oh, that could definitely, yeah, definitely could take out all those units.
Yeah, strangely enough. I guess they don't want to get another tank. Oh, here comes the play from Pringles. Oh, bounces. Yeah, I'm really quite clueless on the ranges. I don't know if they can penetrate each other. Oh, wow. Other way around. KV85 takes a crew injured shot on the Cheeto. Can it... Oh. Lots of bouncing. Might be one of those weird matchups where none of them can penetrate each other unless they're really close, it seems. Oh!
Nice
Very
shot.
good shot from Koenigsegger. And looks like he may, yeah, definitely have dominance now. The eastern point infantry killers are down. One in the center left though. But plenty of MP to play with.
Another crew injury. He's trying to. I'm surprised he's not trying to track it, or maybe he is, and he's just not hitting the right
doesn't
spots.
matter. It's down.
Oh wow. Yes.
It can penetrate it at that range. Well, we've got a T60 now pushing onto the spawn flag. Chinu's trying to target it. Still no counter though. The KV85 is choosing to stay in its position. Half track by onto the eastern point from Tedesser. And that's really all they need to sweep up that flag. Just as long as that 20 mil doesn't have a shot, because it's going into the range of the 20 mil, that half track. Unfortunately, it needs to probably wait a bit. Yep, doesn't matter now. 20 mil is down. Half track has free reign on the eastern point now. And looks like it doesn't need to anyway, because its infantry has been cleared out by Fartier's own infantry. Another Chinu from Pringles. That's going to be a very hard match for that Chinu to take out the KV85. Let's see how it's going to be played. Looks like it's going far to the east. I guess there's a small opportunity to go onto the very edge of the map and do a YOLO on that hill. You're the master of... You've done a tutorial on YOLO, Simus. What's the best YOLO route?
Well, I don't know about the YOLO with the Chinu against the KV85, but I think he's just not going to have... He has no infantry left is the problem. He has no vision, which is part of the YOLO tutorial you need. And he's actually just got bazookaed.
Yep, that YOLO is not going to work from the start. Half track now has free reign. I don't think the best Koenigsegger does even know this, and he's just storming right down. Infantry is going to go all down. Plus now he's going to get a Cheeto and take out the dynamite off that and destroy the Cheeto.
Yeah, Pringles is trying to counter it with the AT rifle. That you can tell their MP is extremely low. If that's your counter at this time.
Yep.
Could be game set match here soon, Strat. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess only the Cheeto can go repaired and win the day. That's really what they need. There's nothing. There's no MP. I'm pretty sure Japan is out, especially versus Soviets. They can field a lot more And they haven't really lost a lot either. So Soviets, look at the reserve they have now too. 1,000 MP to 4. This is pure 5TA play here. Total, what do you call it? Wearing down the enemy.
Exactly. It really came down to a nice shot. Shinu is taken out as well by the KV-85, so the KV-85 is definitely making its money's worth now, and I just don't see how they can come back. Got to protect the Cheeto. I assume you got to throw all your resources you possibly can to try and just protect the Cheeto and hold one flag at the same time.
Yeah, 79 points in. Jeopardy of a 5 cap even now, and looks like they are sending a lot of the troops down this way. Even the 80 infantry. And maybe get lucky on that KV-85.
Interesting enough, Chanis has gone with a 75 AA. Oh no! It just got taken out though. It just got taken out by, I'm guessing, the T60. No?
What? No,
I don't know what. Yeah, T60 right at the middle.
Oh, okay. I think the Type 92
T60
exploded.
took out the truck.
The truck exploded.
Exploded.
75 mil. Oh, Chantis.
Instantly.
Oh,
wow.
Not having a good game this one. And wow.
Yeah, well, that's definitely game now.
Yeah, they definitely have their money now. They haven't capped the Western. Just don't know why. The 5TA take their time to cap flags, and I guess that's part of being so good at defense is they focus on their defense before they do the attacking. Otherwise, they wouldn't be good at it.
Right. I think it eliminates any mistakes. Sometimes you'll see players run their tanks or their half tracks or 20 mils up too close to the flag points and basically get their attack stopped.
Definitely. I always used to say it was a weakness of 5TA being so slow to move on flags to cap them, but in fact that's a byproduct of being so good at defense and just being cautious. And it's a testament now that they've done so well this tournament that I can't say personally that it's a weakness.
And it could be a product of playing 2v2, right? So it's maybe a better strategy in 2v2 as opposed to 1v1. In 2v2, your partner can kind of cover you if you have a mistake. So I think their defensive play has really helped them, and their teamwork has just been really good.
Yep, they definitely have moved faster in terms of capping. I've noticed there was some improvement that they've done since the last tournament, and there you go. Imperial are out. The top 2 1v1 players from the last tournament. The OP team has been defeated by 5TA. The Russians are now through to the finals to face against Wild Hunt, Konus, and Lucky or Shotta, whoever wants to play. GG's.